I'm Stephanie and this is Ashley. We're on a cross-country road trip around the United States with our dog Finnegan and our cat Winifred. We travel in our 2002 Flagstaff pop-up camper with the dream of one day owning a van. On this episode, we made it to Utah and are exploring Zion National Park. We felt so small because the landscapes were so big and incredible. Finn became a B.A.R.K ranger at his 4th national park. This is an amazing place to see. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so we can continue to show Finn and Winnie the country. We really appreciate it. This is the Glen Canyon Recreation Area. Houston, we have water. This is the first time we saw water in like a week. Welcome to Utah! Woo! Life elevated! Good evening from Zion National Park. We are at the welcome sign. We just took our family picture and now we're headed in for a sunset cruise. So this morning we tried to come into Zion, and while we did get in, we had to wait about, I'd say, half an hour to get in, and then we tried to go to the visitor center and there was absolutely no parking. So we decided just to call it a day. We'll come back at sunset, and this is really our favorite time to come anyways. So
it's cooled down, it's not as hot.
Yeah.
And there's nobody here.
It was 110 degrees this afternoon, so we were not interested in that.
100 degrees and a big crowd?
No, not for us.
No thanks.
So we're either gonna come back early tomorrow morning too, to go back to the visitor center, and then we'll do our sunset tonight.
Catch ya doing all that.
Here's the first overlook at the checkerboard mesa. You can see it right here. The ridges in this canyon look like a checkerboard pattern. That's why they're called that. And that canyon stands at 6,670 feet. Wow. You can also see some bighorn sheep
And
mountain lions. Oh, I would die.
huh. I think this is where we saw the sheep this morning.
We did see a sheep this morning, but it definitely looked more goat-ish.
Yeah.
So we're not 100%. It's crazy how different the light makes these canyons too. This morning they were like bright red.
Yep.
And they match the road so beautifully.
Now they're like a faded.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Right there, in this canyon right here, there's about like 20 mountain goats or bighorn sheep or something. I know you can't see them. We can't really see them either, but we can see their outlines and their little cute butts. Ooh, so cute. All right, it got really dark in the park really quickly, so we're heading back to our hotel. Back to Zion for day 2. It's currently almost 2 o'clock and there's still such a long line to get into the park. So prepare early or come late when coming to Zion. And when we mean early, we mean like we came at 6:30 and we came right in, but when we came at 8 in the morning, there was probably a 20-25 minute line. So just be prepared. Waiting to go through the first tunnel in the Zion National Park. So the reason that you have to wait to go through the tunnel is because there's park rangers at each end of the tunnel, and when a camper or like a bigger vehicle has to go through, they have to stop traffic on one side, let the big vehicle go through, and then we're clear to go on the next side. So if you... It costs $15 to do that too. It costs $15, Steph said, and also to do that you have to come between the hours of, I think it's like 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. or it might even be earlier than 8 p.m. So you'd want to check with that if you have a bigger vehicle. We're currently outside of the visitor center at Zion National Park. We got our stamp, we got our sticker, and I just wanted to show you guys, this is the biggest visitor center we've seen so far at all the parks we've been to. And they even have a walking path more that way that you can do right from the visitor center, so pretty cool. We'll show you what we bought when we get back to the car. And this right here is the view on the other side of the visitor center, so definitely not lacking beautiful views here. They had a B.A.R.K Ranger dog. Finn, all your stuff's gonna go on this, you can't eat it. And they had a B.A.R.K Ranger sticker. Ooh, Finn! And a new B.A.R.K Ranger tag. So Zion's not completely dog friendly or cat friendly, but there's one trail that they can go on. Dogs can go on the Peruse trail, but that's it. And we were just going to on it, but it's so hot out. It's 93. It's 93, the ground's too hot. There's not enough water in the world. So we're gonna scratch it. We'll come back another time and do it with him, but he is officially a B.A.R.K Ranger. And don't eat your new toy. So at this one we had to, they just gave a sticker for the B.A.R.K Ranger. Yeah, they gave this. So we went ahead and in the gift shop they actually had a tag. So we bought it, it was like what, $7? Yes, and the Ranger Dan signed Finnegan's B.A.R.K Ranger tag that he is officially a B.A.R.K Ranger. So Finn! This is an adorable program for those who travel with dogs. And we also got this as the gift shop. It's to put all his, we're gonna get a little necklace for it and put his tags all on it, but he thinks it's his new toy. Finnegan! And it's cute. The little dog is wearing a bandana that says B.A.R.K Ranger on it, right Steph? Yes. Yeah, B.A.R.K Ranger. It's really cute. It's so cute. Hey! And it looks like cinnamon. Finnegan! What do you have to say about it? He's too busy. He's too busy because he thinks he just got a brand new toy. Don't worry, he's never ruined a toy in his life. He just chomps on them. Yeah, he loves toys. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. And then we have this little cute one. Say hi, Winifred. Meow. Mommy, stop. It's too hot. Okay, sit. All right, I think we'll take one more loop through Zion and then we're on to Bryce Canyon. See you there. We typically don't get more than a sticker in the visitor center for our cooler, but we couldn't resist this. Utah rocks. How cool is this? It's Zion, Bryce Canyon, and Arches National Parks all in one, so You rock, Utah. So we learned there's a couple of different ways to experience Zion National Park. The first way would be to park at the visitor center near the west entrance, hop on a shuttle bus so you can go on the Zion Scenic Highway Trail. That is a shuttle bus that takes you to a part of the park that you can't see without the shuttle bus. You get to go near Angel's Landing and the Riverwalk Trail and a lot of different hikes that you think of when you think of Zion. Without that shuttle, you're not allowed to go. So we couldn't go because pets couldn't go. The shuttles only run from May to November, so I'm sure you could bring your pet in your car when the shuttle's not running, because when it's not running, you can take your own car. The way we did it is we went to the Zion Mount Carmel Highway. We entered at the east entrance and went all the way to the west entrance so we could go to the visitor center. You can enter either way and you just drive down, you see the beautiful views. There's a couple of trails you can do and a lot of pullouts you can take your pictures on. So that's just what we learned about Zion. If we didn't have pets, we would definitely take the shuttle bus, but it's not an option for us this time.
We decided to pull off one last time and take a selfie, just me and Steph over here, because it's so pretty. And you can actually pull over and just walk right out onto these rocks. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna have a backdrop of all this rock formation. And surprisingly, the sand's not too hot. I really feel like an ant. You look like an ant too. Just showing a quick 360-degree view of how gorgeous this place is. And there's the little ant, Steph. Finnegan, are you a bark ranger at Zion? With your little new buddy?
Good job. And your new tag.
And your tag.
Okay, wait.
Good job.
Get me out of this fog now!